Hey guys, welcome back to the Pineapple Podcast. It's been a while.
It's been a while. We took off a week.
Yeah, and speaking of taking off a week,
What'd you do? Why'd you take off a week?
why did I take off a week? Oh,
Yeah.
we were skiing.
I wasn't. He was. You said we were skiing. It makes
Oh.
it sound like we were skiing.
Well, I meant to say we, as in like my family and I, not Jeremy.
Hitting the slopes in Kansas.
Kansas?
Kansas.
No, Kansas doesn't even have a single slope.
Kansas.
Kansas is flatter than this table. I don't know.
I was really waiting to hear the end of that. I was disappointed greatly.
Yeah, I was going to say what I normally say, but I don't know if it's podcast friendly. What is that?
Hello?
Oh, Jeremy's taking a business call. We'll probably be right back. And we're back.
Back in a flash.
Oh.
What
was
were
your
we
business
saying?
call?
You went Kansas skiing.
Kansas, something about Kansas being really flat, and then your phone rang.
Actually, my watch rang first.
Oh.
But
Do you answer on your watch?
when I'm doing stuff, I answered you this morning. We're playing basketball, and you called me, and I answered on my watch while we're playing basketball.
Oh, it took an extra 3 seconds to connect. That's probably why.
Oh yeah. And then, not often. If I have to, then I do. But
You just use it when your hands are full.
basically, when I'm playing ping pong, I can just answer my watch. Like
Seems
you
legit.
saw me do that one time.
We should probably mention that we don't have a guest this week.
Oh yeah, we were planning on having one, but he's out of town.
Yep, so this week we got Casper.
Casper would be an awesome guest.
That would be pretty lit.
So, what's Oh yeah, we already covered. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Yeah. Are we gonna say our new upload schedule as it changes drastically?
Changes drastically?
Yeah.
It's not very drastic.
Yeah.
What?
You're right.
Oh.
It was a non-joke joke.
A non-joke
It was
joke?
sarcasm.
Oh. So what's our new schedule?
Well, we're still uploading every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but every 9th week we're gonna take off just so we don't get bored of this or anything, because that'd be lame.
That would be kind of lame.
So, yeah. So
For,
we'll
the
have
5 of you that are listening.
Yeah. So we'll have 8 straight weeks of podcasts, and then the 9th one you'll just have to catch up on reruns.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Don't take anything else out. Just re-listen to us.
basically,
Shameless self-promotion.
except not.
So what have we got for world-breaking news and personal news?
Are you getting more spam calls?
Yes.
Are you tired of this?
No, because I like to use my Google feature to
Wait.
screen calls.
My
On my
dad
Pixel?
just whenever scammers are calling, he's just like, "Do you enjoy scamming people for a living?" and ask them all this stuff, and they just get mad and hang up. It's hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
It's really funny because he's gotten so many the last couple weeks.
Wait,
But
is
there's
it
a
an
reason
actual
for
person?
that. Yeah.
I've only gotten the bots.
Nah, there's actual people, man.
Mine's recordings of people.
Nah, he's been getting real people, and they get mad.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, he really makes them mad because do you enjoy scamming people for a living? Asking them all these questions. It's hilarious.
Dude,
But
I need to do that.
it's really funny.
Whenever I have a call from another state or something that I don't know who it is, I just screen the call.
Because you're fancy.
Yep.
So
You could be fancy too. I
could.
have the Pixel 1 and we're on the Pixel 3 already.
True. So that reason of why you're getting more spam calls is because the government protection websites are down because of the
Government shutdown.
government shutdown.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's why you're getting more spam and stuff. One, because people can't look you up on the do not call list either because they haven't been able to change that. So now you get it, and they can't really get in trouble because it's not open or it can't be updated, whatever it is. So, why does spam come up the last 3 or 4 podcasts now? Remember Austin was talking
Yeah,
about
we're talking
cooking
about spam.
spam? And we're just you do you.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Can't believe the government's still shut down.
dude, It's actually kind of annoying for me. 'Cause I was trying to help this lady get a. She doesn't want a big down payment for her house,
Yeah.
so she wanted. We're looking out places out in the country where you can qualify for USDA loans because that has like no closing, like you don't put anything down. But the problem is she can't get a USDA loan because it's a government loan, and the government shut down.
Oh.
But even once the government gets back up, they're gonna be so backed up with those loans that it would still be a couple months.
Yeah, that's insane.
And so we ended up not being able to get it because she wants to move now. She doesn't want to wait a few months, so she couldn't get the loan.
The thing that annoys me the most is like the IRS still takes taxes, but they don't give out tax returns.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we can take your money, but you just can't have the money that's yours back.
Dude, I got my first 1090 last week.
You had your first what?
1090.
1090?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You're 1090? Am I saying it wrong?
Am I just not understanding what you're saying?
Google 1090 because I wonder if I'm saying it wrong because I don't know anything.
1090.
1090.
Form?
Yeah.
The mighty 1090. What is this? This is a commercial AM radio station. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Did you get onto a radio station?
Nope.
1090 form.
Like how much money you made last
IRS
year?
1090.
What's that for? Yeah, the IRS 1090.
I don't want to go to this government website. It's probably going to like break my computer because it's shut down.
Oh. Then why do I still get a 1090 form?
It's a good question. IRS forms. 1040, W9, W4.
Was I thinking of 1040? What's your 1040?
Individual income tax return?
Yeah, that's what I got.
Wait, what? I thought tax returns weren't getting given out.
What? I don't know. I got some form that showed what I made, so I know what I'm supposed to pay.
Oh, seems legit.
The people at the office didn't like my logic. I'm like, well, I might not have made much, but that just means I have to pay less back.
That's true.
So, always being positive.
Who's the person that's like running for some sort of office that wants to make the taxes to like 70%? My dad was telling me about it the other day.
Beto?
No.
Hey guys, Beto lost.
I knew you were going to do that.
You set me up for it, fam.
I saw your face. I'm like, oh, here it comes.
Okay, in all seriousness, I met Beto last Saturday. I'm dead serious.
Why?
She's this little 9-year-old that plays soccer at the soccer box.
Oh my gosh. What the heck?
So, that was pretty lit. Anywho, enough about talking about nonsense.
And politics and stuff that matters but doesn't matter.
Hey, Jesus talked about politics.
Did he?
He said, give to Caesar what's Caesar's,
So
and
pay your
respect your
taxes?
politics, and pay taxes, and don't question authority except for when it's wrong.
So question authority?
Speaking of Jesus.
It's not either way.
I've heard it both ways.
Oh.
Speaking of Jesus.
That was not supposed to happen.
Cue music.
What music?
I need Matt's Wii music.
Wii music? No, that was trash.
That was hilarious.
Speaking of Jesus, what are we talking about for our Bible section this week? Since we haven't actually done that
Pride
in a
and
while.
Prejudice.
The what?
The A loud man proud. I have a question for you.
What?
Is there a difference between being proud and being prideful?
Yes, because that's what we talked about the other day
So,
in real life.
we're going to read the definitions of each of these words so that we can know what they mean.
I closed the Chrome tab that I was going to read. Let me research it really quick.
Zach, you are a closed Chrome tab.
At least I don't take up your RAM.
Like what?
Chrome tabs? Pride versus proud? Is that what it is? Pride means having a feeling of being good and worthy. The adjective proud, the adjective proud, then it has a period. The word pride can be used in a good sense as well as in a bad sense. In a good sense, it means having a feeling of self-respect.
That is not the one you read earlier.
No, it is not.
The one you read earlier was like really profound. Zach, stop being profoundless.
What? I'm trying to remember what it said. It was basically being prideful is being like arrogant and self-absorbed because you think you're better than everybody else.
Basically. And what about proud?
It's like
Cricket.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like the definition. I don't
You
remember
literally
what
like had it. Can't you just like go back to your history?
Oh yeah, you're right. I can.
Matt was going through my history last week and or I guess that was 2 weeks ago. He was looking at gay firemen.
Okay. Prideful means having or showing arrogant superiority to and disdain of those one views as unworthy, as in haught or disdainful. Pride is having a feeling that you respect yourself and deserve to be respected by other people.
Yeah, so you didn't know you were going to get educated today, did you?
No.
You thought you were just going to hear us mess around.
Don't we always do that? And isn't this still messing around?
So that's what they thought. Oh. Nah. So, as a Christian, can you be prideful and it be A-okay?
Prideful?
Yeah.
I mean, whenever I think about being prideful, it's a bad thing. But being proud, I don't know. They're used synonymously, but I think there's two different things going on.
That's, yeah, kind of what I was thinking. Because in Scripture, I was reading them earlier, and back then, pride and proud seemed pretty interchangeable.
I think they are interchangeable, but there's two different things to talk about. I don't know how to describe the difference. Well, I know the difference, but I don't know how to use a different word. That's what it means.
Okay, so whenever you think of the word pride, what are you thinking of?
Pride? Someone who's arrogant.
And then what about proud?
Proud? Like when you score a goal and your dad runs up and it's like, I'm proud of you, son.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, whenever I think of pride, it's like selfish, arrogant, like self-promotion kind of, like, oh, I'm awesome because I did all this. Y'all should, like, be all, I don't know, excited for me or proud for me. But proud is more like, hey, I did this and I'm, glad and happy with how it turned out. But it's like more like a respectable way. It's not like a selfish way.
Whenever I think of being proud of myself, it's always like I accomplished so much today. So it's like, yeah, I'm proud of myself that I did everything that I was supposed to, or even more.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
Okay. And then obviously, like, I'm sure you've heard your parents say, I'm proud of you, or like some other family member, maybe even some friends.
Yeah.
I mean, we never think of that in like a negative sense.
Right.
But, oftentimes we hear like, don't be proud, don't be prideful.
Because the problem with being prideful is that you're not going to be humble.
Right.
You're not humble when you're prideful. But I think you can be humble when you're proud, because you can be like, hey, I'm so proud of you that you did this, that, that's like humbling.
Yeah.
But having pride is like, at least it's what we associate it with is more like an arrogant, like cocky kind of attitude. But
so you think it's okay to be able to be proud?
From the context and like how we have been talking about it today and how we described it, like being proud like that is A-okay.
Yeah, I completely agree. So being proud, as long as you're still trying to be humble, is okay in my opinion.
Yeah.
As long as you're not being arrogant and thinking that you're better than anybody else, like that kind of pridefulness, then
yeah.
And that's obviously not good.
If you're not proud of the things you're doing, then like what the heck are you doing?
Oh.
Like you must be doing trash stuff. If you're not proud of what you're doing,
yeah,
then like
true.
You need to be doing something else, it seems like.
Well, I mean, we all make mistakes and we're not always proud of what we're doing, so.
No. But if that's not where we're striving,
Well, you're obviously striving to be able to be proud of what you're doing.
yes. But
That's a different topic.
that is. Do you know what else
Have you ever
is-
heard like take pride in your work?
Yeah.
What do you?
Take proud in your work.
Not proud. Take pride in your work. What does that mean to you?
Basically, when I hear that, I just think of Wait, what did you say?
Take pride in your work.
Take pride in your work just translate to be proud of what you do.
Yeah.
It's not like
I don't hear it very often, but
No.
every now and then it's
Yeah.
like, oh, like
because I think when
can
people
tell you
say
take pride
that,
in
then
your
they
work.
don't mean like be self-absorbed and selfish and boastful of what you're doing. It's just more of like
Like you love what you do,
yeah,
kind of.
yeah, be like I don't know how to. I lost my train of thought. Take pride in what you do to me just means like something that you're proud of.
You're proud of the work that you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like good work, so it's good to you.
So it's good to be proud of it.
Yeah. I mean, God took pride in his work because after he finished making everything, he stepped back and looked at it and said, "It's good."
That's true.
So,
I guess that is being proud, right?
yeah. So, he was proud of what he created.
So, know the difference. Pride and being proud.
There you go.
There's your Bible nest for the day. I don't know how much that actually related to scripture, but you know what?
There are a lot of scriptures about being humble and people being pride and people that were being prideful being knocked down.
Yeah,
So,
that's true. We didn't talk about that like directly, but
you can
it's
look
good
that
to
up. Yeah. So,
what we're talking about next?
cringy transitions.
Insert cringy transition.
I have a question.
What?
What is something edible?
Food?
Now that we're on the topic of food.
Okay. That was pretty bad.
I thought you were going to say like an apple or something random. And I was going to be like, now that we're on the topic of food. Which
An
isn't any
apple?
better. I don't know.
No, that's not any better.
So, food.
What we're talking about this week?
Continental breakfast.
Oh. I had to look that up. I had no idea what continental breakfast
And he was just
meant,
looking at me, so then I thought I was saying it wrong, so then we had to Google it.
but he's actually saying it right. Continental breakfast. If you don't know what that means, it's basically
Breads.
basically bread. So
Grains.
like grains.
Did you
so
not remember that
cereal.
scene in Cars where then Sally's like, and if you stay, we offer a free continental breakfast.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't remember.
When they're like desperately trying to get travelers to stay in their town.
Yeah,
When
but
they're
I
just
don't-
like driving through.
I don't remember that part.
No, she's trying to bribe them to stay in a caution cone so that they can have a free continental breakfast.
Oh,
What is a continental breakfast to Cars?
to cars.
If gasoline is like
What they
and
use.
oil is like what's a continental breakfast like? Please answer this.
What? How? What? Okay, so if
Well, but then in Cars 2, which we don't like to speak of often,
there was
then
wasabi.
they're eating like sushi, that wasabi and
Maybe they can eat
pistachio
actual
ice
food.
cream.
We don't speak of that movie.
No, we don't. But so
So they can eat real food and use gasoline.
all right, so now steering away from cars,
Oh man.
let's talk about people. Hey, this chair really is broken.
I told you it
I
was.
thought I almost fell out.
Dude, Jeremy went and found this random chair and it's almost broken.
It was next to the windmill in his dad's office.
What? Yeah.
It was
This is true. I don't know what a windmill has to do with anything that we're talking about.
because
right
it was
now.
next to the chair.
Oh.
Anywho,
Continental breakfast.
Continental breakfast.
So it's like grains, so just bread, cereal, toast,
English muffins, bagels, donuts.
regular muffins.
I said that.
You said
And
English
mini
muffins.
muffins.
Mini muffins?
And usually like Little Debbie's because reasons.
Because reasons?
Because literally reasons. So yeah.
What's your favorite continental breakfast?
That is a good question. It requires a lot of thought, apparently.
It's probably gonna be like a kind of cereal.
Maybe,
Wait,
like
are
some Raisin
pancakes
Bran.
considered continental breakfast?
I don't know, but we can talk about them.
I'm gonna look it up.
If pancakes are a continental breakfast,
Yes.
all right, you do it.
You can talk about your favorite breakfast, not favorite breakfast, favorite continental breakfast.
Continental breakfast. Well, bagels are good.
Are
Jalapeno bagels with like toasted with cream
cakes.
cheese is really, really good. Bagels and cream cheese are good. Every once in a while, I like some strawberry Pop-Tarts, but I don't have those for breakfast. That's just like a snack. Strawberry Pop-Tarts are the best. Are waffles and pancakes considered continental? Also, every once in a while, I like me a nice chocolate chip mini muffin. Cause it's like I'm not a huge muffin fan, but I like chocolate chip muffins. So chocolate chip mini muffin is just the right amount of muffin. Because the problem with muffins are you need so many liquids to wash it down. But most places that have continental breakfast, they usually give you like a 3-inch glass to fill orange juice or something up. So then you don't have enough liquids for your full-size muffin.
Wait, I think a continental breakfast is just a breakfast you get like at a hotel or like at a business meeting.
Which is usually just like grains and breads and stuff.
Well, yeah, but it says you can get like ham and cheese and honey. And
Honey?
Croissants.
Oh yeah, croissants.
Croissants.
Dude, ham and cheese croissant sandwiches are the best.
This is true, but would you have that for breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Maybe if you put eggs in it too, that'd be pretty good.
Okay, do you know what's good?
Eggs and bacon.
Waffle sandwiches.
Wait, what?
Yeah, waffle sandwiches.
Does that exist?
I make them, so
Oh.
yeah.
Well, waffle
you just
sandwiches?
get your frozen Eggos,
Okay.
and you just pop them in the toaster so they're nice and warm.
Okay.
Then you scramble some eggs meanwhile.
Okay.
And then you get the bottom waffle, and you don't put syrup on it.
You don't put syrup on the
You
bottom.
don't put syrup on the
What
waffle.
about the top one?
Not if it's going to be a sandwich, then your hands will be all sticky.
What if you put it inside?
It would have to be a real little bit.
Yeah.
So anyways, you
maple
take your
syrup and eggs
waffle,
don't sound good.
and then that's what the Fosters always eat.
Maple syrup on their eggs?
Yes, we've
Are you
talked about this before.
Michael Foster, if you ever listen to this, you're insane.
Rip. But anyway, so you get your dry, unsyruped waffle, and you put the scrambled eggs on it.
Uh-huh.
And then if you have any meats, preferably like sausage, maybe some ground up sausage, put that on it. And then you get your other frozen waffle that is now toasted, and you sandwich it, and you're eating your waffle sandwich.
Okay.
It's really good.
That sounds pretty good.
I made another waffle sandwich on Wednesday, though. I got my frozen Eggos, popped them in the toaster, smeared peanut butter all over it, on both sides, put some chocolate chips in the middle.
That sounds extremely
And
unhealthy.
I had a peanut butter chocolate chip waffle sandwich, and it was amazing.
That sounds pretty good.
Waffle sandwiches are
It
pretty
sounds
good.
really dry, but it sounds pretty good.
Drink milk with it. It wasn't that dry.
Oh.
You could also do this with honey or Nutella or Jet Puff or Cool Whip. I'm kidding.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Okay.
Waffle sandwiches are a nice hidden gem, but
I've never tried that.
it's pretty good.
What I normally do is for breakfast, if I'm doing like eggs or something,
I don't eat eggs that often anymore, though.
I do fairly often still. So if I'm doing like your regular sunny side up eggs, the classics, you get your toast and you put
Ooh.
your egg on one slice of toast each.
Yeah.
You don't make it a sandwich because then you need 2 pieces of toast
I
for,
hit
for
my
each
ankle on
egg.
the chair.
So you got your 2 pieces of toast, your 2 eggs. You just put the egg sunny side up on the toast.
Yeah.
And what I usually do is like fold it in half. So like when the yolk breaks, it's basically like a taco with toast, and you have egg in it.
Hey, it's pretty good.
And you put like your cheese or salsa in it or whatever. That's pretty good.
Basically.
So I don't quite use Eggos, but I have something somewhat similar.
Somewhat similar.
Somewhat similar.
Okay, well, what about, have you ever made your own version of a McGriddle? Because that's like my favorite thing at McDonald's is the McGriddles. The bacon.
Is that just like a, what is it?
You've never had a McGriddle?
It's like egg inside of a biscuit, isn't it?
It's not a biscuit.
What is
Biscuits
it?
are gross. It's like a warm pancake that has like the syrup in the batter.
Yeah.
It's like a pancake bread.
Well, I didn't have another word to describe it. That's why I was thinking, like, is it
It's
a
like it's like a warm pancake bread.
Okay, and you got your egg
my
in it?
favorite one is the bacon, egg, and cheese one. Or you don't even need the bacon.
Okay.
No, sausage and cheese is my favorite one.
Yes, I've had them, and they're disgusting.
You don't like McGriddles?
No.
Bro, that's like the one thing I like there.
No. The only thing for breakfast that I will eat from McDonald's is the hash browns. The hash brown.
Hash browns are good.
Yeah, that's it. Anything else, I'm going to throw up.
What? The
Because-
McGriddles are good.
They would be fine, but they have the maple syrup flavor with the egg, and it's just
I like
nasty.
that.
I
Tastes
hate
good.
it.
McGriddles
No.
are good. Okay, so how would you improve it at home then? How would you make your own version of the McGriddle? Serious question.
Okay. I would probably use like.
I would make mini chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh, there still have to be pancakes?
Yeah.
Okay. So, mini chocolate chip pancakes. Would the chocolate go good with the eggs though?
Who cares? It's chocolate chip pancakes.
That's true. Okay, so mini chocolate chip pancakes with the egg and some cheese and maybe a slice of bacon.
No ham?
No.
No refried beans?
No.
Chocolate chip pancakes?
No, I don't think that'll work.
Nah.
Not pancakes.
That's pretty funny.
I would put it in like a burrito, like refried beans and everything else into a burrito, but not
We're saving
like
breakfast
a sweet
burritos.
pancake.
We are saving breakfast burritos for next week.
Okay, that'll be next week. Like, if it's gonna be really sweet, it can't have like refried beans and
Nah.
salsa, and it can't have that.
Does
It's
not
just
sound good.
No, it has to be.
Salsa with eggs is good though.
Well, yeah, I think mostly everybody does that. If you don't, then what have you been doing?
Ketchup and salt and syrup.
Ketchup and I can barely do ketchup on scrambled eggs.
I don't even do it that often.
I've done it like 3 times in my life. I feel like.
So.
What
I
are we
don't know.
talking about again?
Waffle sandwiches.
We're supposed to talk about continental breakfast.
We're talking about waffle sandwiches,
Waffle sandwiches sound better.
basically. So do you eat bagels?
Bagels? Oh, yeah. Not very often because they're kind of unhealthy. But
Jalapeno bagels with cream cheese toasted is amazing.
jalapeno bagels? What?
You never had a jalapeno bagel?
No.
Dude, get a jalapeno bagel and put cream cheese in it. It's like the best thing ever.
It's like spicy cream cheese, but it's like bread. What?
It's really good.
I use bagels to make sandwiches every now and then.
Yeah, I do that every once in a while.
Whenever we have bagels and don't have bread.
There you go. What about English muffins? That's a big continental breakfast staple.
What is the definition of an English muffin?
It's like those like flat muffins.
A
That's
flat
like closer
muffin?
to like a bagel than a muffin probably. You don't know what an English muffin is?
I don't like. I hear
Zach,
that all the time. but,
Google
like,
English muffins.
I'm gonna look up a picture.
That's like one of my dad's favorites to eat.
English
You
muffin.
put like your jelly on it.
First thing that comes up: English muffin pizza.
Oh, that's like just.
Oh yeah. That's
English-
like a roll,
It tastes different though.
but it's like a roll. Like it looks exactly like dinner rolls.
That one does. Hit images. Because they are decently different.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
See?
Yes. English
I'm not a
muffin
huge English
breakfast.
muffin fan.
I'm not either. I know what you're talking about now. These are okay. If you put
Good jelly on it.
not jelly,
Pizza sauce.
garlic sauce.
Eh.
It's making my kind of Texas toasty.
Yeah, it's not worth it to me then.
It's not really, but you do what you gotta do sometimes. Sometimes you don't have regular toast at your hotel. They only have English muffins.
They have English muffins instead of regular bread.
Yes.
What
I've
kind of
been-
hotel do you stay at?
Well, I mean, back in the day when you go to a swim meet almost every weekend, and you're
Rip
staying
you.
at all these different hotels. And yeah.
They had fancy English muffins instead of like 3-cent bread.
Yeah. They had like a cabinet of like pastries and stuff, and these are normally in there with like some weird bagels.
You even know what an English muffin was.
Well, now I do. They had it like layered in sections. It was like muffins, cookies, like regular muffins, cookies, and then they had bagels and these in the same thing.
Oh, seems legit. So,
And if they did have bread, it was probably like a whole wheat with like seeds in it and stuff that doesn't normally taste good.
well, there you have it. We have now talked about continental breakfast for longer than I ever have in my whole life.
I don't even know why we picked this. I was like, let's talk about breakfast. Let's talk about something more specific. Continental breakfast.
Basically, get your. Oh, don't forget Strawberry Pop Tarts. I think I was talking. I don't even know what I was saying when you
Are
were
Pop
looking
Tarts
stuff up.
continental breakfast?
Yes.
Do they serve them at hotels and business meetings?
Sometimes.
What?
That's like
what
a.
hotels do you stay at?
The Gaylord.
Oh. Isn't that like a super fancy one?
Yeah. That's where the exit convention always is.
Oh, the Gaylord? That sounds weird.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but they're like the best hotels.
I don't even want to imagine what goes on in the hotel rooms. If it's called the Gaylord.
Dude, I don't remember why it's called that, but they're honestly like the coolest hotels.
Do they have like valet for your cars and stuff when you drive up?
I think so, yeah, actually.
Oh,
You don't have to use it though,
seems legit.
but yeah.
We went to one that was pretty fancy when I was in Baltimore.
They did charge $3 for a bottle of Mountain Dew though.
$3 for like a small bottle,
Like a regular bottle, like not a 1 liter,
like a standard.
just like the standard, like 16 ounces or whatever it is, 24 ounces, I don't know.
That's insane.
Yeah.
All right,
well.
let's stop talking about hotels. We're done for this episode.
Bet!
Oh. No. Bye.